What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Door Bumper Clear. I am Freddie Kraft, spotter for Bubba Wallace and Gio Ruggiero this week. Hello, Thomas.
Good morning, Freddie.
How was your day yesterday? You stood next to me all day, pointing at I don't know what the you're doing.
It was good, man. I had fun. Car was good. We got in that late race wreck there, but it still ended up 23rd. Had to put a tow link on at the end, lost a lap, and that was pretty much it.
So you were really in the wreck. You got some serious damage.
We had some damage.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Carson, how are you today?
I'm great. I made the most of my.
This bruise
My bruise is getting better. It's getting better. Well,
Paintball?
we race Cars Tour races this weekend,
Paintball.
so I'll come back.
You're not allowed to talk about paintball.
Is that a paintball, Mark?
No, I think that if you were to like flick me, I would get
Did
a bruise.
I see? I should have put this on a show list. Did I see you just left that house wide open yesterday? Was that?
Oh my God, yeah. I went to the store at like 8:30 last night, and I come home. I left my back door, screen door, just wide open, just hanging out.
Good work.
Smart.
Yeah.
Joining us today, a couple of teammates. First off, Bubba. We finally finished the race. High five.
Yes.
Almost not.
Almost. Yeah,
Almost
they
not.
tried to get us again.
I know.
What were you thinking in that moment when we're like hooked towards the left, heading to the infield? I think we hit tie and like kind of straightened out and just kept going straight. But like, do you think, holy this is happening again?
Beep, 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 beep. Yep, all that.
No button.
Yeah, no button pushed. Yeah.
Also having a really good run yesterday, and I was going to blame somebody else, but apparently it was all his fault that it got up.
Yes, it
Riley
was.
Herbst.
Thank you. Yeah.
But hey, listen, I thought that was one of the best races on track. You drove pit road. Maybe we can talk about that tomorrow.
Yes, hiccups.
But
Why tomorrow?
well, because
Let's get down to it. This is what this podcast is about. I mean,
all right, how'd you your day?
yeah.
Well, end of stage 2. Us and the 23 were on the same strategy. I was told we're taking 2 cans. Got to wait on fuel. Pit road. I left on the jack. They told me to stop. Put it in reverse.
Come on back.
Come on, Terry.
Come
Back it
on,
up,
Get
Terry.
the second can. So we restarted 36th. And finished
And
13th.
What I was talking to Joey about this last night. Like when you get back there, it's first of all surviving is one thing. I don't know how you missed that wreck on the front stretch. It must have been
Appreciate you.
Joey's expertise.
You're welcome.
Thanks for not cleaning me out there.
No, this is the
This is like-
second
Oh,
one.
this one.
He was right
Right.
behind it.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
That was a big one.
It was
the
huge.
60,
Yeah,
whatever it was.
yeah,
Yeah.
60.
Was that Joey's?
Joey's the best. He told me to go low. I just hooked
Went
to
high.
the grass.
But he
Yeah.
said-
Exactly.
Went high, no problem. But I mean, talk about your day though, because I mean, qualifying really good. You beat us in qualifying like a
Got him.
and then, but I mean, the start of the race, got stage point, stage 1, running up there. Like, I looked up one time, the 3 of us were lined up together, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That was pretty cool. But, like, talk about your race yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Started 12th, and then by the green flag, it was 8th because some electrical issues. People blew tires, too low of air pressures. But yeah, I thought it was good. We got stage points, like you said, just learning each week, and we made it up to 3rd or 4th, and just got loose as the run went and kind of faded back there with Bubba at the end of stage 2. And like I said, made a pretty critical mistake there on the end of stage 2 pit stop and cost us a lot of track position. And then once you're back in 36th, it's extremely hard to pass at every single racetrack. But got some lucky breaks with some big wrecks and cautions and fought our way back up to 13th. So possibly Group B next week. Who knows?
So Bubba, let's get to a little bit break down his race yesterday. So he got to a different part in his racing career yesterday, more
100%.
than ever, right?
100%.
And his focus, right? How does that play now for him to get to the next level of not making those mistakes, right? Because you see it a lot. You see the growth. So
Yeah, no, it was actually a lot of fun. He out-qualified me, but I did get his ass 3 wide in the one on the restart. So. But yeah, it was good to see all 3 cars up there, especially when the 35 is having a great day, just capitalizing on those moments. And like when he passed us there in stage 2, I was, I quickly just start watching things, and there was some moments where I'm like, ugh. But again, you have to put yourself in that spot to learn. And then I was asking what your balance was there at the end because you were running me down the last 3 laps. And I kept running my line. And then you were like, oh, okay, he's going to do this again. Psych.
Yeah.
Like I baited you ready to go to the bottom and I blocked you.
Yeah.
And so when you're in those moments, you have to know, like, I thought about how do you tell Riley this is like, okay, this is the lap where I am going to do everything I can to pass this guy. Like, I got the momentum, here it goes, make it happen. And when you have to play the game, you have to, like, okay, I know you're going to block bottom, so I'm going to fade in slow, but then I'm going to try to get to your right rear. Your car has to be able to do that. And so it's just being in those positions. Like, I struggled with the 7 there at the end, trying to get by him. He blocked all the right moves until he couldn't block.
He's good at it.
He is.
He's really good at it.
And until he couldn't block me packing air on his left rear, and we finally got by him. So it's just a matter of, one, the car's got to be able to do what you want to do, but then you just got to have that mentality just to go. And so the more times you're up front, it becomes easier. And by easier, it means it's really hard. But yeah, no, it was good to see all 3 cars up there.
But the mentality of, like, he's used to where he was running, right? 15th, 25th,
yeah.
right? Now the pressure's on. Now his thought process was, all right, I'm running up front. I'm running up against these guys. Now the rest of it, he lost, right? He lost that mental focus of, like, everything else that the crew chief was telling him because he was on something else. So it's kind of like, these are marathons, right? These races are marathons. And I know we're going to talk about somebody today that's fighting probably worse. Like, he's a year behind, 2 years behind Riley now, right? But he's fighting those demons now. But to put that race together, right? And I have the conversations with Luke all the time, right? It's like, you got to put the races together, man. You got to be patient, right? You got to let races come to you more than ever than the short tracks, right? Short tracks are like blazing, right? These are marathons, right? These are you have 5 or 6 chances to make your car better during the race, right? I mean, look at the 11. He really wasn't very good in the beginning of the race watching. Normally you can watch him go, all right,
pick his way through.
He's saving for the 2-tire stop, right? The one time I thought I was like, okay, he's just messing around. They're going to come in, put 2 on. But, man, they jacked that car up and they made some adjustments. Like, oof, he really is struggling, right? So he was patient, right? He let the race come to him, and all of a sudden I tapped on Freddie's shoulder there, and I said, 11's leading.
He kicked our ass at the end.
Yeah, it's hard, man, Riley. I mean, like, I picked Riley. You know the deal. I picked him to be the most improved driver of this year, and he's proven. I mean, he's doing good. He's just got to, man, pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
It's free.
Yeah, exactly.
Paying attention's free, you know.
That's
true.
This is gonna be weird with him sitting here. Why do we like this guy so much? I don't like. I feel like of all the teammates we've had, like, I find myself cheering for him. Like, I felt, even when he's racing us yesterday, I'm like, clear us.
Same. I'm like, nice, dude. Here's an aero block. Deal with that.
Look at him. He's like,
This guy, when the 23 is in his mirror, he actually starts trying. It is incredible. It's incredible.
Have a second.
2 seconds a lap, and then all of a sudden he's like, pulls back away. It's like, come on, man. No, I was thinking about this last night, and Riley, this is your 2nd year, right?
Yep.
And you've been dealt an incredibly difficult hand, but I'm going to give you your flowers, and people are going to run with this and take it, and whatever Bubba Wallace says,
Sucks.
Best teammate I've ever had, and this isn't on Riley or Tyler, or best teammate I've ever had, because Riley's had a lot of bad days, and you would never know it. He's like, on to the next one, and I'm like, I'm pissed off that he's not even mad. I'm like, God
Well, I mean,
almighty.
I don't think he stopped smiling the whole time he's been sitting here. So
That's him.
That tracks.
Yes, and so it's like,
so
man,
it's helped you. Which way has that helped you?
Not at all.
not at all. Not at all.
He doesn't
You're
follow.
full of
I'm like, you're doing it. I just wish I could.
Yeah, so you're observing and loving.
You're so full of again, and the people have every right to break his balls.
Yes. It's incredible to see just how he can just let things go and focus on the next week and try to be better. And I mean, he could be doing whatever he wants. And he's here with us. He's at the shop every day, busting his ass, trying to get better, paying attention, asking all the right questions. And you see the improvement. I mean, he came into when 2311 is continuing to climb. Here's a seat, rookie. Figure it out.
Yeah.
It's so f***ing hard, man. We look at the 88. It's so hard. He won 10 races last year, and right, 10 or 11.
And spun twice in
Three
10 laps
consecutive
yesterday.
last place finishes.
I think he's had 10 DNFs. Like it's hard, no matter who you are. It's so hard. And so to see the efforts come through and to see the hard work pay off for a good kid, it's really cool to see. So I'm gonna give you your flowers, dog. What everybody else
Thanks,
says.
Bubba. Appreciate you, brother.
And Riley,
And
why
it's
is Bubba
recorded,
the biggest
so.
you've ever worked with?
No, he's not. He's not.
Who's worse? Off. I've worked with for a long time.
No, I've appreciated working with Bubba and Tyler. They've obviously been in this seat a long time, and they know what comes with 39 weeks. When you're running the O'Reilly series and you run 33 weeks, you think, oh, what's 6 more? 6 is a lot more for some reason. I don't understand.
More miles, too.
More
miles.
miles just to grind.
Yep.
And they've taken me under their wings, and I appreciate the help that both of them have given me, but especially Bubba. And he likes to say my mindset's always right, but I've actually learned quite a bit of my mindset from Bubba, so appreciate that.
That's his problem.
Holy cow. Nah, just about how to race people and the toughness of last year and the rookie season is extremely difficult. So we're gonna work hard and hopefully things continue to get better.
What do you think? I mean, I think you've taken a step in almost 10 positions this year. I feel like what do you think is the biggest factor for you from last year to this year? Just comfort, restart, whatever. What is it?
Normalcy.
It's so much. The first is, like, I go back and watch these races from last year. I joked with Bubba this weekend. I said, Pocono's film was short. It was only 37 minutes because we blew a rotor into turn 1. But
That was 42 minutes.
it was a short race for us last year. But I just watched like the Michigan onboard, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then I was like, well, it can't be much worse than that. So that's kind of my mindset each week. And so I go watch Tyler and Bubba's onboard, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I should probably start doing that things and just understanding what the car's going to do. It's so different from everything I've ever driven in my life. And then going back to these places and understanding who's going to aero block you from the wall all the way to the yellow line and who's going to give you a little bit more room, things like that.
Yeah. Bubba's just going to block everywhere.
Yeah.
No.
Man, how nice was it to see Tyler crash yesterday? I mean,
man,
finally had some bad luck.
I'm not saying anything. we figured it out though, because Tyler, I forgot where we were. I think we were in Nashville. So Tyler bought Jimmy Johnson's old bus.
Oh,
He's been sleeping with the horseshoe up his ass.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he's got. That's what it was.
I got it.
So yeah, that bus has been having some problems. So I think the mechanics took that horseshoe out this week.
All right.
Son of
Makes
a-
sense.
That's where it all came from.
Yeah, I got down
put
there.
it together.
Nick was a little upset on the ride back to the airport last night. I was like,
Finally.
"Where you been? I've been here for a month, bro." Like,
Come on in. The
He was
water's
sitting
fine.
in the
Take a
car
number.
sulking. But the AC was on.
The funniest part was he was mad. Obviously, they wrecked, and he got wrecked by somebody else's we've been doing the last month.
Yeah.
And he's like, he walked to the car, and he texted me from the car. He's like, "I just walked all the way down here and realized you got the keys in your pocket."
Oh no! Way to make
Back
it
to the
worse.
roof. I was like, just double down on your day. Obviously, Riley, a couple weeks ago, they announced Corey's going to get in the 2311 car.
Yep.
How much does that affect the rest of your season? I mean, you just business as usual, move forward and just try to do the best you can, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I've come to grips in the last few years with racing and personal life and everything is you wake up in the morning and do the best you can, and there's a lot of things out of my control. So I kind of knew about this. I would say Kansas, I was told, and after Kansas, we've ran good there, ran good at Texas. So just continue to work extremely hard. And
They should have told her to find your ass after Daytona last year. Though.
I was gonna say maybe taking that pressure off is what.
So yeah, just continue to work super hard and continue to stack these good finishes and not make stupid mistakes on pit road. And who knows where the next 24 races are going to lead us.
I think you'll be just fine. What else happened this week? Anything good, Tom? We have your boy Cleetus was on the pole.
Dude, we
ARCA
fixed
race.
it.
That's about it.
We saved it.
That's about it.
Come on, DBC,
Yeah.
straight to the top of the board.
Yep, he
That's
comes. Everybody who comes on here excels. Everybody comes on here.
Steve O'Donnell,
Is
Cleetus.
Isn't ARCA? I mean, when I was there, it's wide open, right?
I would think so. Yeah, I would assume so. He was wide open. I can tell you that one. He was a couple tenths faster than everybody.
Was he?
He was a little bit sketchy once they dropped the rag. And
Whose
Thing
cars are
was
those?
trimmed out.
Red.
Oh, okay.
Mark Red.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really good cars.
Yeah.
He did a good job. Obviously, good job in qualifying. Hit the wall in practice.
Squirrel McNutt outdrove him though.
Outfinished him.
Outdrove him.
He can't
Finished 10th.
Squirrel McNutt. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Cody Ware out drove Tyler Reddick.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure
exactly.
did.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I don't even who the hell won the ARCA race. Oh, Gio.
You're driving.
It rained before he could do anything stupid, so I forgot what happened. What else we have this week? Trucks. Trucks is a good race. We'll talk about one of our other teammates' quotes afterwards. But how fun is that race, Bubba? We won that race, I don't know, a handful of years ago.
Yes,
That's a couple.
Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Handful.
Yeah, what was that,
Two
MDM?
handfuls.
Yeah. And
Riley was just born.
No, I remember watching that race. I was born in
preschool.
99.
He was in preschool.
You were born in 99?
99.
Okay, so you're Riley's younger
Holy
than me.
graduated 2000.
You're 2000?
Yeah,
Dang.
Oh, I graduated in 2000.
I'm a 90s baby, Freddie.
barely.
Barely. You barely hung on. But I mean, Bubba, talk about that race because it's so much fun. Like,
Yeah.
it's a plate race, essentially.
Yep.
You got to pick your spots. Like, even the year we won, I thought we went to the lead a little too quick, but we almost had to do it because they were side by side in front of us, and it worked out. But
I remember that meeting that we had in the truck is like, just wait until they're side by side with 3 or 4 to go, and we'll capitalize. And it was, 10 to go, and it's like, all right, here we go. And, that was fun. Kyle and Seabell there with the late charge. We were able to hold them off. But, yeah, that race, it's just the way it works out is a big, small speedway race. And you're timing your runs, putting yourself in the right aero spots to capitalize on. But, that was a good day. That was my one and only cucumber win.
Cucumber.
Yeah, we got
I forgot we got
encumbered on that one. Yeah,
cucumbered on that one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Tommy, speaking of cucumbered, the 34 truck had some fun getting through tech. We've talked about this a couple weeks now that they have been kind of pushing the limits of whatever the hell templates they're using in the truck series now, and I think they kind of got slapped on the wrist. I heard they were unloading it. And they said, "Don't even."
Oh, they pulled one of those?
Don't even bring this thing over here.
No, I think they fixed it, right?
They say they fixed it, but
Well, I mean, with all the new rules, with everything that they're throwing out, everyone's trying to get to the next level of the rules, right?
Yeah.
So there are going to be some people that will go, let's see if we can get away with it, right? I mean, what's the worst going to happen? They're going to make us cut it up? Like I said last week, 2 weeks ago, I mean, they made me put a roof on 1 year in Texas. So, I mean, what do you...
Yeah.
were you cheating?
Yeah, a little bit.
That reminds me of what was that? It was Cale Conley at Bristol in the Kaden
With
stuff.
Tony Furr or whatever.
Yeah, unloaded the car. They said, "Put that car back in the hauler. Pull out your backup car."
They did it to the 44 last week.
I was going to say, I
was it
remember
Nashville?
talking about
The
that.
44 loaded, and they were like,
44
Chinese.
truck.
they were like,
yeah.
just go ahead and get your backup car out.
Yep.
Yeah, don't even bring that thing
Yeah.
over here.
I mean, the roof was
it looked like
crazy.
it had been backed in the fence already.
That's funny.
Great crowds this
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
Cleetus
Oh my God.
effect. It was the Cleetus effect Friday and Saturday.
Even
lot of
on
people.
Sunday, I don't know what
It
it
was the
looked like
Riley
from,
effect on Sunday.
Sunday
from
was
there
Riley,
on
yeah.
TV. It looked absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it was sold out. They told us that in the drivers' meeting, which I thought that was really good.
Absolutely incredible.
It was packed. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously closed some of the grandstands on Friday and Saturday.
Right.
Shortened that, but what they had was full.
Bigger than
Yeah.
a football
The,
game, right?
the one thing I did want to say, because we see this all the time, people are like, we need more on track. We need more stuff. We want to watch the cup practice. We want to watch practice. Full grandstands for the truck race. 10% for the cup practice. Like we had a different schedule this week. Cup practice was after the truck race. So stop telling me we need to practice more so you can watch it, because nobody watches practice. Okay, the whole grandstand.
I knew you were going to
left.
bring this up.
The whole grandstand left when the truck race ended, and I understand why, because I don't want to watch practice, but we got to be there.
You hardly do.
It's very true. Yeah. Got a copy?
You still there? Fords, Tommy. Is it a reason to worry? I mean, the best qualified Ford was 14th in Michigan, which is probably not great for them. But what's the problem there? Where are they lacking speed at?
I just don't think as a group they're putting a lot of effort into it, and it starts with them. I just don't. They don't do as much as, well, nobody does as much as Toyota, for one. Chevrolet they work hard. I mean, they got a lot of things going on, but Ford they don't just put the effort in. They rely on the teams to do most of the work, and I understand teams do the work after the manufacturer supply all the information, but it's different with Ford. It's just a different way they do things, and it's probably right now it's probably catching up, right? And but again, we said that last year, and all of a sudden the Penske cars took off when it was time for playoffs. So you never know what's going on. But 22 ran better yesterday than he has in all year. But it's tough, man. I mean, it's
the 38.
Yeah, the 38's been running the last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah,
he's been fast.
solid.
I mean, the car is just solid in the ground. Man.
We know why.
But a little low on air.
Yeah.
I was right behind it. I was like, ooh, this is going to hurt. I don't think it was that bad of a hit, though,
Bubba
right?
shot
Because
his
he
tire
drove
out.
it. He drove it.
He had to stop.
I know he had to stop,
Yeah.
but it could have been a lot worse than what he had.
I mean, he hit the wall pretty good.
No.
Yeah, he's been running.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're the ones with the least information.
Right.
So, yeah.
Eric was really fast yesterday. Jones, I mean, they've been pretty quick for the last 3-4 weeks. But again, yesterday, like I think if it shakes out differently where he gets a second and Denny's not 2 zip codes ahead of us, his car on the long run, I thought was one of the best cars all day.
It was, besides Denny at the end. But I also looked at the points. He's creeping, man. I think he's 17th. He's not far behind now. So he gets a couple more good races put together. He's going to be in the hunt to make the playoffs, I think. And I mean, it's Legacy's. They're improving.
You see
day
what
by day.
that's just, I look at that as they're putting the right resources in the right spot. They're investing a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
And I told Jimmie that last year. I was like, got to come off the hip. They're old 7-time.
Yeah.
About time he listened.
Yeah. No, it's they're growing and it's going to be interesting because he's pretty good at these upcoming races. Eric is, and he's a good race car driver. So it's put all the tools together. He's shown that he's capable of running up front.
Anything else?
Yeah, Cleetus. We talked about Cleetus truck race. It was eventful again. Another spin. He has not made it through one of these Trucker O'Reilly races without some kind of incident. We talked to him about here last week, and it was again like I just feel like the ARCA series is where he needs to be. Like that's where he's fine by himself. He's great by himself. He can go as fast as anybody by himself. But then you put other around him. And that's where he slows down. He kind of gets out of shape and doesn't actually know where to put himself. And like that's the you need to learn in ARCA, these big tracks. Like just learn a little bit more before we go headlong in.
I don't think it's even the big tracks. I think it's
anywhere.
Just the short tracks. I mean, you got to learn how to run next to people. Big tracks, you don't run next to people much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the only time you run next to them is when you're trying to pass them.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and also the truck is a league of its own as far as aero, right? Aside from the next gen car, but you go from ARCA to O'Reilly, like it's a car. Both are cars. You go into a truck, it's boxy, punches a bigger hole. Aero effects are way different, and I think as much you want to spend as much seat time in the lower series before you move up to the next. That's how I was always brought up, and so when you bounce around, you're getting so many different data points, and as for a rookie that has no racing experience, holy cow! Like you're drinking through 5 fire hoses, right? And so the trucks are just a league of their own for aero.
Yeah, and I listen. Like last week, I told him when he was here, he fired off in that Xfinity or O'Reilly car in practice, and I was like, holy shit. Like he was like top 15 lap times, and I'm like, this guy's never seen this place aside from Sim maybe, and doesn't have a lot of laps in his car, and was good, but then obviously. Some guys caught him, and it slowed down a second. And I'm like, all right, that's going to be the problem of race. You just got to learn how to race. Like going fast is probably the easy part. Like it's racing that's going to be the issue for him.
I mean, he can just really with his own racetrack just make a 10 race pro late model series, just like
hey, you know what?
does.
So Rhett called me and said they're going to run the pro against the supers.
That's what they do there in Berlin.
He said, I guess it's just
you can run that engine because of the tire wear and it. That's why I was asking him. I'm like, you're going to have your own pro race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, other news from the weekend, Ned Jarrett passes away at the age of 93.
Gentleman Ned, I mean.
What a great guy, man. I mean, obviously all those accomplishments, in and out the race car air. I feel bad for Dale and his family. It's, I talked to Dale a little bit at the Hall of Fame thing, and, he said he wasn't doing well and came into town to hang out with him for a while. So, great guy, champion, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, not much else you can say about it.
Yeah.
Indy tire test. Anybody hear anything of that? I heard Priest tried to knock the wall down at about 195 miles an hour.
He wrecked again?
Yeah, blew a left rear getting into 3.
Oh, when was this? Last week?
Yeah, during the week last week.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, bad. Like
Priest
hard. Listen, when Priest wrecks, he does it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody hits shit harder than Priest.
No.
I'll give him that.
No.
Bell.
That was,
As of
that
yesterday.
was one time. Priest does it like 12 times a year.
That's true.
But yeah, I didn't really hear much else out of the test other than that. Richard Childress did a press conference yesterday, announced that they had a press conference scheduled to announce KB's extension, which we kind of talked about here at Fan Day. So that was kind of sad news there. But yeah, I don't like. You want to take a minute to talk about Kyle at all? I mean, I don't want to make you cry in the middle of a podcast, but like, how much? Like, I know what he did for us, like growing, like, and been in those rooms. Like, just talk about what he meant to our careers, essentially.
Yeah, no, KB was incredible. We've gone through a lot, racing for him for 2 years, but against him for 14. And he took no and he didn't sugarcoat anything, and the truck stuff. He was basically like, here's the keys. You're going to go win if you do all of this. And it was like, figure it out. And I wish I took more time to ask the right questions. That's when I started having that one little flaw that I noticed. I only have one flaw that I noticed about myself.
Just one?
Only had one his whole life. It's amazing.
Yeah. Just ask more questions, ask the right questions. And KB was as a big of a hard ass as he was an open notebook if you just went up to him. And he encouraged you to do that. But yeah, he just taught you so much. And then obviously got to the cup level, had our run-ins there, and you kind of just get busy with your own life and you don't communicate as much unless you're just stuck on driver intro trucks or on the intro stage or whatever. But yeah, it was that was an incredible loss for our community. Still think about him and his family. Today, like Brexton, seeing him step up and be the man in the family has been really cool to see, and very empowering for sure for such a young age. And so to see them just navigate it and get through it, all we can do is pray for them. But yeah, it's rest in peace, Kyle. Appreciate all you've done for us.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch Brexton race tonight. The Salamito boys are in town. They're running the
shootout.
shootout tonight. So we're going to go over there. Riley, did you run a KBM for a couple races?
I ran at KBM, obviously with him being from Vegas, and then teammates with him in the 18 O'Reilly car for a while. Yeah, Bubba hit right on the head. He just told you what it took to win in his trucks. Obviously, I came close. I think we finished 4th or 3rd, the best in his truck. But yeah, he was super brash to the point. And when you're a young 17-year-old kid, it's kind of intimidating because it's Kyle Busch, and he's not being the kindest to you in your truck. But once you take a step back and understand, he didn't really care who was in his truck. He just wanted his truck to win, because that was his name on the truck, and he was going to treat you like he treats everybody else, and he expects his trucks to run up front and win. And when you're his teammate and sharing a ride with him in the 18 car, it's the same way. And he was absolutely an open notebook, and I learned a lot of things from him.
One more thing about this race this weekend, talking with a set of teammates here. The 11 gets the lead basically because the 7 and 77 just dragged each other back forever. Like Carson was pretty upset about it. Daniel, we know Daniel's going to race everybody hard. He did it to us when we called him. He's going to race. That's just how he races, and you know it well before you get to him. But how frustrating is that in a moment where you're like, if you guys are side by side and Denny goes blowing by and you're probably not going to see him again. Like, how do you figure that out in the moment of one of us needs to give here, right?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like you tell me. I knew the potential of our car those last handful of laps. So racing those guys, I didn't want to give up any more track position. But having somebody in their ear just kind of helping, like giving them, hey, I wouldn't race too hard and let somebody else come up here and steal the show. Do with that as you will. And I don't know if that's getting, relayed, or if it is, it's not being listened to. But yeah, there's a time to race and there's a time to work together. Because when it was the 11, 7, and me, I was going to say, hey, go find what's the spotter?
7, Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie. Like, just give me air and let's try to get up there. Like, that's the only way we're going to catch him is to work together, not aero block. But then he started pulling away. And it was like, okay, I'm a little bit quicker. But, yeah, it's just a time for it and understanding that. But, yeah, Suarez races really hard.
Really hard.
Really hard.
And the same
Hocevar does too.
And it's probably not the best mix there.
It's different. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
What is the difference between the two?
Suarez is going to run you really, really hard and force you into bad spots, as to where Carson is just going to put it into a hole that's not there. And either almost wreck you, and really, it's
Like, would you say Carson's racing hard with less calculation in in some situations? Not.
Yeah, we're racing hard, but I don't know. Like the whole restart thing. Like you watch his onboard, and he attaches to the 42 and then turns left. It's like you can't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
even when
I don't care whoever stacked up.
Yeah.
Like, time the run to where it's better to where you can pull out before you hit him.
And when he almost wrecked us in 3 and 4, and it was just him shipping off to the bottom and not having any chance of making the corner.
No
and he's
chance.
just, I'm like, watch him, he's coming out. You got a idiot out of me. But like, I was like, what? Like, that's the that bothers me.
Yes.
And then what really bothers me is, and we'll talk about this later, I think, but like, the joking about it during the week on social media, I'm like, oh, you mother.
Yeah.
But like, it's not funny. You know what
It's
I mean?
not
Like,
funny.
it's not funny at all.
But it gets praised by
by Dale and
Yeah.
other people like people on TV are talking about like it's great, and I'm like, yeah, because you're not out here racing against
Yeah,
him.
exactly. He's not costing you spot. Hocevar is a hard racer. I told him this yesterday. He's fast. He races hard, but he races stupid. Mm-hmm. What Suarez is doing, he's not being stupid. He's making it really hard for you to get by him, which is the name of the game.
Job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his job. So as much as you're like, damn it, dude, I was 3/10 faster than you. Come on. He's not just going to lay over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carson is just like, fuck, I don't care. I'm going to go run through the grass and pull up in front of you. It's
Yeah.
like, no one does this. But then when you say that, people are like, yeah, no one does it because they're too scared. I like
That's
that
why
he
we
does
like
that.
it.
It's
Yeah.
like,
No, there's a reason no one does
yeah,
it.
there's a reason. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he can go back. He started this again about 3 weeks ago, right? He was good, and when he was good, where was he finishing?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I know he ran good yesterday, but he burned the tires right off that thing at the end.
That's what happened. He quartered the tire.
Right. I mean, and reminded me of, I think, Kansas last year. He did the same thing, hauling ass. It's just like, dude, know your car, right? Know where you're going to be, right? I mean, the 5 car had issues. You see him come at the end because he saved it at the end, right?
Yep.
I mean, you had issues, right? You knew what to do towards the end. I mean, you can see it from up top
Yep.
what everybody's doing. I mean, it's like, all right, the 5 car was having problems all day, right? Then he's just hanging out. The last 10, 12 laps, he passed like 3-4 cars,
Yep.
right? Finished 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I told him. I said in the interview, I said, we're beating you because we can manage our races better.
yeah.
Not making bonehead moves.
Yeah.
And just putting a better race together than you.
You hear that, Riley?
in the same situation,
Riley,
Riley.
you listening?
In the same situation, Riley, just know you have to get behind us and push. And like
Right.
7-7,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
you're
At the end of the day, you push,
At the
okay?
end of the day,
That
you
is
just
what I've been
get in
told.
line.
When in doubt.
Yeah, push.
But you can't push from 36, Riley.
Exactly.
All right, you ready for spot on, spot off? Sure.
We didn't even talk about.
What do you want to talk
Oh,
about?
here we go. How
No,
many
I'm saying,
times, Dalton? I
we
would
didn't
like
talk about Connor.
a.
We didn't talk about.
I would like a tally
We
at
talked
the end of the
about
year.
Connor.
How
I
many
said Connor
times
finished dead last 3 weeks in a row. The poor
I go
guy.
into spot on, spot off, and Tommy goes, "Well, wait, we haven't talked about."
What do you want to talk about, Connor? He crashed twice
No,
yesterday. I mean,
I'm
what-
just. Are we going down the list? Or are we?
this is the first time you've read the all year.
This list isn't the fucking
Congratulations.
Bible, Tommy. It's just a suggestion.
All right, let's go.
What do you want to talk about?
No,
What do you want to talk about?
Let's
We
talk
don't.
about
Yeah.
Tom.
Here,
What do you want
look,
to talk
what's
about?
what's
I'm
did
gonna
we
drink
miss?
my iced tea. Pour it
Connor might be the only thing on there we didn't talk about.
up. All right, go ahead.
I
A lot of cautions.
Yeah, 2 of them were Connor.
I didn't know that was in the first 10 laps. He was both in the first
He was
10
both
laps.
of those
Yeah.
cautions.
Yeah.
Poor little guy crashed out on the
Poor-
radio
poor
a little bit
little
too.
You could see how much, like, I noticed he won O'Reilly at Bristol, right?
Yeah.
When he got out of that and almost cried because it's been so hard for him on Sundays that early into the season, like, you can tell how tough
Take a
this-
number, pal.
Just smile, go to the next one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the difference, and Riley understands it, and you understand from the beginning. Look at Ross yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He was absolutely. He was
racing the 44.
Yeah, the car was just as bad as Connor's was.
Yep.
But you know what? He already had the mindset.
Yep.
Slow down.
Yeah.
I don't care I'm running last right now. I'm going to give my team enough information.
Yep.
I'm going to make it to the first stage without getting lapped. I know that. I'm going to give my team as much information as I possibly can to make it better. Well, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. But then the team took a chance, took 2 tires at one time, got him in a little bit cleaner air. He kind of held on, and he ended up top. You know, he was we laughed because Freddie, we restarted like 10th or 11th.
He was in front of us. I was like, how the f***
yeah. But he was still terrible.
Yeah.
But he fought at the end when he drove it at the end when
it mattered.
And he finished 15th or 16th, right? So the same thing. It's just about putting races together, right? I mean, understanding, like, don't overdrive what you have. Let the team fix it.
Yeah.
Right? And
can't drive a slow car fast.
Right. Exactly. So it's like, Zilisch, come on. I mean, the kid's been in great race cars his whole career, right? He's struggling now because they're struggling.
The team is struggling, yep.
But he's got to help them.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He's not going to help them by wrecking every single week.
Right.
He's not.
Yep.
Because now what's happened? Now he goes out first. Now he qualifies bad. Now he's in dirty air. And it's like when it don't stop until you start.
And what gets really hard as a driver, you see, like it's never the driver's fault, right? We joke about that, and you wanna do everything that you can, and when the sport recognizes that a team is struggling, it's like, oh man, Trackhouse is struggling right now. As a driver, you're like, well, maybe that's why I'm wrecking, because we're struggling so bad. And so you start to look for avenues to, like, not my fault.
Not me.
Not to take the accountability.
And so, and I'm not saying Connor's doing that at all.
Yeah.
But it's the mindset thing of, okay, I need to stop crashing even when we are struggling.
Right.
Just how you mentioned is spot on there. And so for a driver, I was texting him last night, it's just like, man, you just, it's so hard. I can't emphasize how hard it is, especially now. I mean, my rookie year, we still had 3 practices, and you know, we had a happy hour, all that stuff, right? 25 minutes.
Crazy.
A rookie is not figuring that out.
No.
At all. And then when it rains out, good luck. Just jump into the race. Good luck, pal.
Yeah.
Like, you're not figuring it out. And so,
You mean you can't get it on sim?
Do you do sim?
So spot on, spot off.
Riley's got me covered on that one. Yeah. Hey, as soon as we stopped running sim last year, we racked off a couple good finishes and we won the Brickyard. So
It's a true story, actually.
just saying.
It's a true story.
Just saying.
But Tyler lives on it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Riley does too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a second home there.
Now I'm a part of sim. I do post sim.
Okay.
Not
Just
pre-sim.
make sure the tire and modeling.
Yeah,
and
Whatever I
everything's the
felt
same.
yesterday.
You want to make sure it's for next time.
Boom. Yep.
But you don't still do it next time.
Bingo.
But it helps us. Bubba, Bubba,
Yeah.
it helps us tremendously what he does to post.
This I'm going to tell this story. Like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had a meeting, and there was some Navy SEALs
this is
in the
great.
meeting with us, and they were just there to, like, you know, listen to the meeting, and then they like give their feedback on listening to the meeting and
Like a
how we
post-race
could
meeting?
improve. Like, we were
was
like
a pre-race
pre-race,
meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
going in the weekend, but they were just there to, like, listen in and, like, try to help us improve how we do our meetings.
Communicate,
maybe,
leadership.
I bet they
Yeah.
left that room at Bubba and go, "Whoop."
So
This guy needs some.
idiot says, like, so they were talking about sim work and how do you prepare without so much practice, and Bubba's like, let me ask you guys a
No,
question.
with the straight face.
He's like,
These are real Navy SEAls. Like real ones.
Real ones.
Not active.
Fake
Not
ones.
real ones.
what he's at was
Straight-eyed, straight face says, "Do you guys play Call of Duty before you go to war?" I was like, Daryl.
Daryl like his mom.
Come on, dude.
it's like,
Do you play Mario Kart in your bus on Sunday morning?
No,
That's
I
what
don't.
the fuck
I
that
don't.
might as well
I
have been.
don't.
thank God we got out of that. These idiots used to play Mario Kart playing like nonstop back in the RPM
Growing
days.
up, everybody's growing up.
I used to love Rocket League. You ever play Rocket League?
Yeah, Rocket League was fun.
Yeah. Before we get into Spot On, Spot Off, there is something that we wanted to let you guys know about. Dirty Mo Media will be in San Diego for race weekend, and I don't know who let this happen, but we're going live.
Live.
Not us. Not these 3 at this table are not going live.
They will
but
never let us go live.
The respectable people
I
from
heard-
Dirty Mo are.
I heard Blaney's coming.
On Friday, June 19th, you can check out Dirty Mo Live, presented by the U.S. Navy at the NASCAR Experience Stage. That will kick off at 10:45 a.m. local time with Ryan Blaney headlining.
Tommy, we're hoping this is before practice, right?
Yes.
His bell won't be rung too
boy.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He won't be in a good mood if he's after practice.
Saturday,
Uncle Dale, the Dale Jr. Download presented by Arby's and the U.S. Navy. They're going to be live from the NASCAR Victory Lane stage, and that will be at 5:30 p.m. local. So
2 shows.
2 shows. It's going to be fun, man.
1 weekend.
San Diego.
All right.
And if you can't make it there, you can check it out from home on Dirty Mo Media's YouTube channel and wherever you get your podcasts.
Spot on.
Freddie, I'm going to just go ahead and put this one right to you because I know you love to talk about Denny. Denny
great.
Hamlin is going to retire at the end of 2027. Spot on, spot off.
Spot off. Like, I can't imagine, like, you guys know him better than I do, probably, but, like, the only way I could say spot on is, I mean, if he wins the championship this year, kind of going away, it's an easy walk-off for him, but still, he's way too competitive. He's got 13 wins to catch Dale Earnhardt, which is, like, it sounds like a lot, but when you're rattling off 5 or 6 a year, that's only a couple years away. I mean, I feel like that goal out there, Dale Earnhardt, I think, is on everybody's Mount Rushmore of drivers. You know, to be able to chase him down, or the potential of chasing him down, Bubba, I can't see this guy quitting in the after next season.
I don't either. I mean, he's got a rabbit out in front of him with the 45. You know, he cut the points lead in half there. I say spot off as well.
I would think it all depends on that other driver's development.
Cruz, they talked about it yesterday. So.
Okay. Oh, you did?
They did. Oh, yeah, Denny talked about it. After
Oh,
the
okay.
race,
Yeah, I think it all depends on what's going to happen with Brent and how he develops.
Well, if he likes to pay attention to his good buddy Connor, don't rush things.
Yeah, exactly.
So take your
Riley,
time.
think he's quitting?
I mean, I think
Spot
it's
on.
Yeah, and
think he's going to quit?
I don't think he's going to quit. I think he's going to retire
well,
after 27, and I think he'll run at no.
Do you think he's going to pull a
You
Dale
think
Jr.
he's gonna-
and
no, you
just
think he's
come
gonna
run
race?
some
I think
O'Reilly
he's
races?
going to run O'Reilly races.
Cars Tour.
He's going to run Cars Tour, and then he's going to run. Actually, probably not Cars Tour.
Hey!
But he'll run some Cup races.
Who would you put on Mount Rushmore drivers? Top 4.
You have to go with the 3 7 times. Then who's the 4th? Look at my Twitter handle, dog. It's me. I'm the 4th one.
I sent him a picture one time. Somebody photoshopped Bubba's face on the Mount Rushmore, and I was like, "This is awful." I sent it to him. Next thing I know, it's
my
his
Twitter
cover
header.
photo on Twitter.
Yeah, that's my cover.
I did
photo.
that once with our
God.
car store ownership group. That's what I call them, is Mount Rushmore. 'Cause
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, you can disagree, but dude, it's facts. It's pictured
Riley,
out there. It's me.
Shut up, Bubba. Who's your Mount Rushmore?
He didn't say the 4th one.
He said it himself.
No. Let's
Stop.
be for
Who's
real.
your
No,
4th
no.
one? Who's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
4th one?
I'd have to put KB up there.
It's a tough one between KB and Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, and racing against Kyle and seeing it, living it, I'd have to go Kyle.
Oh, you're going to like this one or what?
Oh boy.
We'll find out. You're going to say some dumb shit. I'm going to smack you.
Probably.
But-
Yeah.
Noah
Todd, Zane, and me.
No.
You start talking about moons, I'm kicking you out. Just like that.
Yeah.
That's a true
If
story.
I hear the word
That's a
waxing
true
or
story.
crescent,
True
you're
story.
done.
Yeah. No, what? KB, JJ.
Yeah, ironic.
Yeah.
Hey, you did a good job at 20P21. You picked Jimmie Johnson? Weird. That's next.
Kevin Harvick,
Yeah, another one.
and I don't know. That was 3, right?
That's
That was
3.
3.
Yeah, senior.
Senior.
I like Riley's Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you like that one?
I could agree
I think
with that
there's
one.
a big argument of that. Yeah, I mean, you can't.
Tommy, like as being a kind of an older school guy, who would your?
I mean, I definitely agree with them with the 7 times guys, but man, you got David Pearson, right?
Yeah.
You had Jeff Gordon, right? I mean, Jeff Gordon changed our sport, right? It made it into a business when he came into our sport. Kyle Busch. I mean, they need to make a bigger mountain. And I mean,
I was
really,
going to say
I
that's why
agree.
we don't have a Mount Rushmore because it couldn't just be 4.
Yeah, I got to find a place for Inman up there somewhere.
Aren't they
because-
reading?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
He's the only 8-time champion, right?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't make a bigger. Is there a bigger mountain?
They
than
did.
They're
They cut the other
resurfacing
side
it
of the
right
mountain.
now.
Yeah.
They're resurfacing it right
Bubba,
now.
how
You
much
could
fun
probably
was
ask.
it? Well, I mean, I know I had a blast. Inman is like just watching him and Richard fight with each other is maybe one of the highlights of my career. But I mean, just being around those guys, and they could tell you what they ran in 1960 at Michigan.
On
Like,
Sunday we were here, then Wednesday we were here. winning by 5 laps. It was the stories were incredible. I always enjoyed my time with Dale and Richard. Still seeing Dale to this day. We have this running joke, and he comes up to me and he's like, "Yep, I'm still alive." That old. And I reminded him of that every day I see him. I'm like, damn, you're still alive. Okay.
He's the only person I think in the world that can just with Richard. Like, I
He'll
think
get
nobody
him spun
else. Like Richard he was going to an autograph session somewhere, and he was waiting on a golf cart, and he was like, "Where the hell are they at?" And like he wasn't complaining about going, but like he was a little upset. And Dale just looks at me and says, "Sorry, I made you so famous." I'm like,
Yeah.
there was another time. You remember he fell out of the lounge into the shock machine, and so he falls down the stair. Richard falls down this trips, kind of falls down the stairs.
Big ass cowboy boots.
And everybody jumps out of the lounge to go get him. Dale's just sitting on the couch. He's like, "That wouldn't happen if you weren't wearing them stupid boots." I'm like, nobody else could say that. We're all running to his aid, but I mean, Dale's one of one.
He's
for
awesome.
Sure.
He's awesome.
Christopher Bell's hit was the hardest yet in the next gen era. Spot on, spot off.
Spot
Bubba.
on.
By far.
Scariest wreck I've seen. My stomach dropped.
Yeah.
And I thought the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Real
just
time.
goes to show. I mean, this is when you were like back there.
36, he didn't see it.
You didn't see it. You weren't on that track.
I
at the
saw
time?
the aftermath. I was like, ooh, that one.
Yeah.
Kudos, man, to the safety folks in NASCAR and everything that they've done. And I know normal stuff today they will be examining that car. We left yesterday to track. They were examining the wall, all of NASCAR, all the executives. They were inspecting that, see if that needs to be something different. There's a lot more that's going to go into it now after that, right? Mm-hmm. Every time there's a big wreck, there's always the next step of safety, right?
Yep.
And hopefully after they look at everything, we're going to have to pay the price, but we want to pay the price on this. We might have to do some different things.
Less horsepower. We're going to take horsepower away.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't think that had anything to do with horsepower. No. But, kudos to NASCAR. I mean, this is one of the reasons why this car was developed.
Yeah.
Right? In the beginning, it wasn't right.
Yeah.
Those guys went to work, man, and made these cars safe. I'm happy for it, right?
Yeah.
And after yesterday, I'm happy that both of them got together after the race.
Good.
It was good. I mean, Chase did not do anything intentionally, right? You would automatically, right? If Hocevar did that, it would be all kinds of right? I mean,
No,
seriously,
right?
But just got himself a little twitch there, and
How fast does that happen? And I mean, there's nothing.
That happened fast.
I'm just saying, there's not it's not even like I'm taking a risk here. It's just I'm just.
There's a bump there, and on low air, it'll bite you if you're not ready for it. And I don't know if he made some first lane moves early in the race to experience that low air, but he went down there, and you didn't. It wasn't like I'm going to drive it in here and see. It was just I'm going to take
side by side. Yeah, I mean,
it looked like he hit the left rear limiter.
Yeah, and that was it. Yeah. And you see him just let it go. And then he said in his interview, I was just going to spin and hopefully not get hit. And whatever, Blaney and I were talking on the plane ride back, maybe his right rear got over the first seam in different banking transition where it hooked back and went to the right.
That was fast.
Yes.
That was, I mean, you instantly, you were like, that is the worst impact I've ever seen. That was just, you didn't see it. You were in the car. The worst I ever seen was you just try to drive through the wall at Pocono. Yeah. But you didn't get to see that one. You just
I lived it.
Yeah, I had to watch that one, unfortunately. Yeah. But it was right there. The two of them were. It was kind of sickening to watch the replay. I was like, holy.
Yeah, the replay. Sometimes the replay doesn't do it justice. Nah, that one did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Tommy, this one's for you. The hurricane strikes again. Hocevar is at fault for starting the wreck that collects Reddick, Dillon, and more.
Spot on. We already talked about it.
Well, you get on me for not, hitting every line on the sheet.
Well,
so
I'm skidding
I
on
was
you.
just making sure that we got to this one for you.
He just, again, he got in a nice rhythm weeks ago, and now he's back to doing it, man. Why? I don't understand.
I just part of my job is to know everybody's tendencies. I know who to rate. I know yesterday we're catching the 7. This guy's gonna block the out of as long as he can. Or, this guy's probably not going to race us that hard. Blaney's one, you catch him, like, you run him down from behind, he's just going to probably point you by, even when you know what to expect, he still does something. You're like, God almighty. Like, I didn't think you were going to be that stupid. You know what I mean? Like, dealing 3 and 4 yesterday, I was like, we were racing, I think, the 5.
It was the 5.
And like, he just peels off, and I'm like, no way he's going to do this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, watch him. Here he comes. He's coming up. And he's just dumb luck he didn't crash us because he was just hanging on to it. And I don't think he ever hit us. But, like,
no, he didn't.
I thought he was going to just wipe us out.
Yeah.
But it's like, you see that wreck at the restart zone, like Bubba was talking about earlier, just – where are you going? Like, what's like what? Like, what's?
And we watched this footage to just push to get your line moving. As soon as somebody drops out of line, you just kill the momentum for yourself, for your line. And so, and it's start of what was that? Stage 1? No, stage 2.
Stage 2.
Start of stage 2. Like, there's still a whole nother stage to go. Like, you don't need to get to the lead right here. So.
With all your experience with these cars and the say a full 50-lap run from yesterday, 52-lap run, whatever it was, being that aggressive at the end, how much does that hurt you? I mean, in the beginning, how much does that hurt you at the end? Like one lap, what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've seen it when we were racing side by side there in the last green flag run. He tried to just race the dog on the outside and smoke the wall 4.
Yeah.
Like, got super tight. So that kind of goes twofold. If you're loose and you do that, then you just heated up the right front. You've balanced out your car. So now you can kind of use that to your advantage. Opposite, if you're tight, you just destroyed it for the rest of the run. And so they're late. He ended up making a little bit of a charge. I don't know what tire he corded.
I think left rear.
Left rear, okay.
Yeah. I don't remember.
But yes, it does cost you, and especially at a place where Michigan is low deg, meaning tire fall off is at a minimum. It's more heat than anything. So as much as you can control what you can control in the car and not slip a tire too much, you're keeping all 4 corners of the car together at the same time versus heating up the right front too much first 10 laps or heating up the right rear up too much in 10 laps. This next-gen car, I joke about it. It is sitting on the shop floor building right rear heat right now. Yeah. That's just the way the mechanics work of this car. It is a loose driving race car. And so I go back to the reason why we see Kyle spin out so much. We've seen Kyle spin out so much is he's used to driving on the right rear. You can't do that in this car. It is just destroying the right rear, just sitting still. And so, yeah, if the more you can manage that to start, the better your long-run longevity will be.
Riley, one of the things we've been working on in meetings especially is like restarts with you, especially like and where do you find the line? Because like obviously Carson's a little over-aggressive. We felt like last year a couple times there's more you could do to be aggressive and put yourself in a better spot. Yeah. How do you where do you find that line as somebody without that much experience?
Just by doing it, honestly. Last year and even sometimes this year, I think that one restart we had, I don't know if it was in stage 3, but I could be more aggressive, could take top of 3 runs more aggressively, but it's also like, man, if I get in the fluff a little bit with my right side tires and I get tight, it's out of the gas in the fence, and then you're all the way back. So it's kind of a hard balance act to do. I felt like I've been doing better. The restart stats that I look at, I'm very in tune on that to see how many I gained or lost, plus or minus 3 laps. And I thought yesterday was a solid day for us on the restarts. But yeah, I mean, I pulled out a line once. I think it was the first initial start on the 7 to the bottom of 3. And I got freight trained, but luckily I was able to get back up and pass them all through 3 and 4. So I saved my stats a little bit there.
My initial start spotting hasn't been great this year because Bubba has been yelling at Riley all season of like, you better be top of 3 when you get to 1. So now I'm spotting for Riley, not Bubba. I'm like, is he up there? Oh yeah, hey, Bubba's up there. He's doing good.
Yeah. I will say too to that point though, like I told Riley this a few weeks ago, months ago, whatever it was. But in all sports, right? We look at who's coming through the ranks and who's where. Oh, okay, Riley Herbst, hasn't been running that great. He's 30th in points. This is last year. And
35th.
35th in points. Like,
get it right.
Okay, my bad. All right, we can use him up. That's how sports work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see, remember the rookie stripe that we got rid of, unfortunately? Like, he's a rookie. I'm going to use him up. How many speedway cars do we have that were super fast at RPM and no one will push us?
I said there's a reason there's nobody pushing us. There's a big yellow dot on the back of this thing that says don't push.
It just doesn't work. It doesn't matter who you are. When you don't have the credentials to your name.
We fight it every week with Cody. We have to be so protective of where we drop him.
Yes.
Like, we could do a lot more things on pit road to get him into 15th to 20th on for start, but it's like, is the juice worth the squeeze right now?
Right.
I mean, we have to try to do that at the end of the race, right? So but everyone just demolishes the kid on restarts. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, he can do everything right. They're gonna 3 or 4 wide him every chance they got.
100%.
And I keep telling them the only way it's going to stop if you just wreck somebody. You got to start wrecking people. You can't let them take advantage.
Hang on a minute now.
Are you a fan of Hocevar or are you not?
No, I'm saying of taking advantage of you, right?
No, I'm with you. Yes.
Right? You have to.
100%.
I think he's trying to do that scare tactic to everybody. Okay, we know what he's going to do, but people have had enough. They're going to stick.
Yeah.
They're just going to stick to their place. Like, dude, okay, wake up.
Yep.
But like you said, nobody gives it back. And why would he stop? Right now, like last week and this week again, he just bombs the bottom and just drives to your door. He's not packing air. He just runs you until you
because he can't physically make the corner.
The last 10 laps he moved. He
pointed people by.
Yeah.
The last 10 laps, he woke up and
it was like,
but that was
he could have blocked the 5 car at the end of that race.
Yeah,
I watched him give him room.
I mean, he pointed me by. He pointed the 43 by. Like it was like,
well,
I said, oh, he's playing the game. He's playing the game. I cause all this problems. Y'all go ahead. I'm sorry for what I did. It doesn't make it any better.
Yeah,
we're still pissed off. It's like you shouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Granted, yes, you're courting a left retire. That's different. Like I'm struggling. Go ahead. Go by.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, go ahead. I may have you over earlier.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, then you're racing for second.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's at the end of the day, points matter. So you're giving up 3 or 4 points because you're pointing people by.
Period. All right. Corey Heim's response to Kaden Honeycutt's comments about his block was, quote, "Get thicker skin, deal with it," end quote. Spot on, spot off.
Be careful, Fred.
I mean, well, we talked about this last week with Kaden. Like, first of all, stop pushing the button. Like, and listen, I like Kaden a lot.
What did he say on the radio?
He's talking about wrecking teammates. I'm just going to start wrecking teammates, and listen, if you thought that was a bad block and you thought Corey wasn't clear, you should have wrecked him. Like, one of us, I can't remember which one it was, said, after Rockingham,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, he threw a big block on Rockingham and Kaden took it, and I was like, in the moment I credited Kaden because I'm like, he knew that wasn't the moment to do that. He's trying to win races, trying to win a championship. But like you just said, Tommy, if you keep letting people take advantage of you, you're going to keep getting taken advantage of. Yep. But the problem with me is not that. None of that. The Caden's going to be great. Caden's going to contend for this championship. The and complaining when things don't go your way is what's driving me crazy. Like, Bubba does it all the time. He drives me nuts. But
speaking the facts, brother.
This is not new. This is not new either.
I'm not saying it's okay to do, but we all want it. We don't. For some reason, our whole world doesn't want that. But then where's the Kyle Busches of the world?
Yeah.
Right. Now hold on. Like, you let the guy work it out himself. Right. He's aggravated. Right. He's a racer. Right. He's getting to this point, and everyone's like, "Well, you're never going to get to the next level if you act like this." Well, maybe he won't. Maybe he will. But what do you want? Do you want the guy to? How do you want the guy to act? You want everyone...
They want personality until they don't want personality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let the guy be frustrated for a little bit. Yeah. Let the guy... nobody is quiet like Corey. Everyone wants to be like Corey Heim.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
Or Kyle Busch, right? There's
yin and yang.
Yeah.
So, come on, man. I mean, I understand it.
I feel like the difference between having personality, though, that people are interested in supporting rather than complaining. That's what it is all the time. It's not.
There's been a lot of complaining. There's been a lot of complaining.
Caden's personality is awesome. Caden, when he's saying funny or in a good interview, I mean Caden has a really great personality. Yeah. I don't think that what we're talking about right now isn't
the phrases
personality.
A little bit. I mean, it's like
it's clear that like when things don't go his way, he just Charlotte. I think it was Charlotte or Nashville. He just about the resin. It was Nashville. About the resin. Look, we're all on the same racetrack. What's the problem? about, well, we're just going to run the whole race out because he needed green flag laps. Why are we burning so many cautions? It's just never ending. It seems like it's great. Like he got out when he won those 3 races that weekend, he got out and said, "Who's going to beat me?" Like that's great. That's personality. I want to hear that. But now you can't be 3 weeks later just about everything and about Corey. Like if Corey did you wrong, wreck him.
Corey didn't do him wrong.
I know, but I'm just saying in his mind he did. Yeah. You should have wrecked him then. If that's how you feel, wreck him.
What probably Kaden should have did is used the 77 to pass. Like, the toughest point he was in was not getting the 77 to go by Corey again because he couldn't. That was his team. Yeah. But he should have go by.
At the same time, it's funny. I actually, when I was racing the 7, I was like, okay, here's my first move. He blocked it. Here's my second move. He blocked it. Okay, here's my third and final move. If you don't block it on the initial, I'm getting by you. Yeah. And what I did was packed air, which is super hard to do in this car. In those things, what he should have done, okay, he blocked low, he blocked top. Drive that in there to the left rear. You're not going to hit him. The air is going to get to him before. Corey's gone. He is gone. Either he's spinning or he's washed up out of the groove. It's like he got blocked once, blocked twice, game over. It's like, no, you still keep fighting.
Yeah.
You got to go to you got to have, that's what comes with experience and time. You got to have more than 1 or 2 moves. You got to have a whole playbook of, okay, and it happened all within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like it happens so fast and you have to be ready for it. And so, yeah, I haven't watched the mini truck races this year, so I don't know all the details about Kaden, but I mean, at the same time, Corey is part-time in that thing. I guarantee you there's nothing more that he wants to do than beat his former truck team.
Oh, yeah.
That's the number one. It doesn't matter who's driving that thing. He is going to go to all ends to make sure that happens. And that falls back on Kaden. Kaden needs to know that. That's like going into this weekend. I talking to my wife, Amanda. She was like, I was like, hey, you guys should come this weekend. We're going to win. She's like, all right, let's do it. Because that's a separate conversation. We've had a lot of trouble with the kiddos on the bus. We actually had a good weekend this weekend. Yes. But she said before going, she's like, God, it's just so frustrating that the Toyotas are so fast. Everybody has a chance when they're in a Toyota. I was like, yeah, that's right. It's a mentality thing. And she was like, just so you know, Denny can tie Kyle's record this weekend. So very similar to Kansas. He's going to do whatever he can to get there. And so putting
those things you have to think about.
Putting that little nugget, it's like, okay, if we ever get in a scenario, I might get fenced here again.
Yeah.
And so it's understanding that and building on it.
How do you, Riley, I think you were the one that talked about Rockingham, like this happened already once. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, it's I said that backwards.
Yeah, shame on you.
Shame on you the first time. Shame on me the second time.
Shame on somebody.
But I mean, this has already happened. So you're just gonna let this continue happening if you're in that situation?
I don't know. I mean, he made the decision to go to the top. I would have fired it to the bottom, and like I told you in the hauler, if I get loose, all right, load them both up. We'll see you next week.
That's what he did say.
I wasn't
re-rack them.
Yeah, re-rack them next week. I wasn't going to the top there if I was Kaden. I was going to the bottom, and how tight Corey wanted to be on my right side is if we were going to see the exit at 2 or not. So, but yeah, I mean, it was a good race. I was a fan. I love being a fan of the sport, and I loved Corey's comments. I loved Kaden's comments. I thought they were both awesome.
Watch the race. Get your calls in if you're looking for a good time.
Hey, I'm confused. I saw on Facebook that today is Oscar the Grouch's birthday from Sesame Street, but Wikipedia says Tommy's birthday isn't till late October.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
What'd you say? Oh, come on.
I mean, they started the conversation with Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah. It's Tommy's generation, pal.
That's
not my generation.
That's Bubba's fan
The
base.
voicemail started playing, and Riley starts looking around. He's like, where's it coming
I know
from?
where it came from.
This is Justin calling back. Sorry I had to cut my last message short. My wife up, and she says if I talk to Freddie too much, I can get into trouble. So that third place finish feels like a win to me. So I'm going to go finish this 5th of Jack Daniels, and I'm going to call into work tomorrow.
That sounded like a craft.
That might have been John. Trying to see John still got home.
That was not John because he said he has to go to work.
Very true.
Was not John.
Very
Good
true.
point, good
Very
point.
true.
Hey, Freddie, I done watched Bubba race that whole damn race. Why are we not in the winner's circle? I'm throwing the toaster in the oven right now.
Throwing the toaster in the
after
oven.
last month. That sounds like Jimmie Wags.
bad.
And like I told him yesterday, he's like, "We're gonna win today." I said, "Jimmie, just like finish is good for me. Like I don't care where we finish, as long as we're not on the I'm not on the plane early today. It'll be great."
Yes, that was a win.
That was a win yesterday.
I don't know what he was trying to accomplish throwing the toaster in the oven.
Throw the toaster to the toaster.
That's a Bubba fan. He don't know.
That sounds
Some
like
of my fans they struggle. That's all right. I still love them though.
Well, the chase sexuals should be loving it with the ballerinas as they hugged it out up down on the track.
The ballerinas.
Glad everyone's okay. Go Hocevar.
Go Hocevar. Okay, threw that in there last second. Go Hocevar. Yeah. The ballerinas. I haven't heard that.
I haven't either. The chase sexuals and the ballerinas.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
That kind of works.
Denny, the hamster Hamlin, my boy. He's done it again, folks. He's coming this year. Stay ready. Carson, you're a babe. Freddie, you and Bubba can go yourselves. And that old dude that's always angry, you're the man. I love you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
The hamster. Is that like?
I don't know.
think I've
That's
got
an
a lot of
old
new-
one.
Really?
That's an old one.
That might be some other shit they're talking about. Next.
This next one is something.
Oh boy.
I hear the train coming. He's rolling on the restart. 77 wants the bottom, and he don't give a if you're there. He shouldn't be there, but he is. I don't know where he be. If you're crying at the restart, it's because it's like
I think
he fell asleep. He fell asleep there at the end.
I think this might be the guy that was drinking the Jack.
Yeah, called no, he's like
that was our Herbst from Vegas right there.
That was Herbst for sure.
Not a Herbst. Not a Herbst.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see your dad there yesterday.
He was there, yeah.
He?
Normally
Turned
I
60.
He just turned 60?
Yeah, yesterday was his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. I would have said something.
Yeah. Old man.
Real
Happy
nice. You didn't
birthday.
have to have birthday guys.
Happy birthday.
All right, to leave an audio message 24/7, you can call our number at 704-802-9572, and we will play the best ones each week on the show.
Dirty Mo Media has a new show coming out, This Cowboy Life. It's featuring Tiffany and Jerome Davis. They are the PBR's royal couple, and you won't want to miss it. Here's the trailer.
Bring the energy. Wake up.
I can tell that through all these stories, through all your world championship, I know that in your head you've always said, "I'm going to be a podcaster one day."
I hope that at the end of the day that it'll bring somebody that hasn't really been around this life that we live, and it brings them to a whole new world. And somebody will say, "Dang, maybe them Cowboys ain't so bad after all."
I think if you can bring some smiles. I love to hear Jerome's stories and just how he carries himself. So I'm all about if people can get a grin out of it, if they can smile a little bit.
What's it going to be like, Jerome, to have Tiffany as a co-host to a podcast?
Whoa, man.
See this gift of gab I have, maybe it'll come in a little handy on this deal.
If I can keep Tiffany quiet every now and then so she'll let me talk, we'll be in good shape.
The only bad thing is I'm going to have to hear your stories that I've heard 100 million times. I'm going to have to hear them another time.
And they just get better every time.
Yeah, they do get a little more added into them every time.
I don't know why she puts up with me and why she helps living this life that we go through, but she does, and she's awesome.
It's March 14th, 1998. From when they open the gate to when you get hit, what do you remember from that?
The bull I had that night was Knockabout John, and I'd been on him before, and he had hit me in the face in Vegas one time. So I knew that I had to really stay over the front end and try not to let him hit me in the face. As it worked that night, he got me rocked back and hit me in the face and knocked me out. And when he did, I dove in the ground and broke my neck. Went from being at the top of my game to the worst part of my life, all happened within a gate opening at a bull riding.
I was mad at God because I was like, why did you do this to Jerome? He's a good guy. You needed him on your team out here.
We were supposed to be getting married in May. But right after I got hurt, I was at the hospital, and I told Tiff, I said, I don't think this is going to work. We need to regroup. This is not the trail you need to be going down. And if she would have left that day, I wouldn't have blamed her. You know what I mean? And I never would have said a bad word about her.
I never gave thought about leaving. That wasn't an option because I still had Jerome.
I couldn't talk her into it, so I was kind of glad she hung around, I'll be honest. I lived through it, and it just made me tougher, and I was able to make a pretty good living at the sport. It's been good to me. When I look around and see, everything that's here today, it all comes from the love of the sport. I mean, everything I wanted to do had to do with being a cowboy.
What is going on with the birds over there?
You just messed this whole shot.
I'm going to redo it, but the birds messed the whole shot up, not me. I thought we was getting ready to get attacked.
You're like that dog that...
I thought the birds was coming after us. There was so many of them.
Just stay focused. It's going to really bring a new light to what this cowboy life's really about.
Shows this weekend. What do we got?
There's a bunch of shows. Like the one I saw, there was one clip I wanted to play, but other than that, I saw did you see the tow truck falling off so there's a tow truck, there's a NASCAR Euro car on a flatbed, and they hook it up with a tow truck, and they pick it up with the chains.
Oh,
and
I did
they
see this.
back the flatbed out, and as they back the flatbed out, the car falls off the chains and almost flips over.
Oh no!
It was.
Good height.
It was the OnlyFans NASCAR Euro car. As soon as it fell down, it like exposed the hood, and the hood just had OnlyFans on it. I was like, that's fitting.
Good marketing.
I did see.
What was the high limit drama?
Jared Anton, what's his name?
Ayrton Geniton.
Thank you. They got in a wreck, and then somebody threw a beer over the fence, and he caught it and was drinking it.
Why was
after his interview?
Right?
Yeah,
No,
right. I think it was right after his interview as he was walking away.
That's impressive.
That's what Hocevar wished he could do.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But there's one clip I think we have to watch. It was one of my favorites of the weekend. I'm going to see your guys' reaction to this. I don't know if anybody saw it.
Oh, it's the pizza man. I love this dude.
Did you see the clip, though?
No.
Okay, watch. So the guy's on fire. Oh, shit. Obviously, get out, buddy. Get out. Get out. All right, he's out. Whew, stops the car. We're good. All right. Now,
still on fire.
Let it play. So my man's taking his helmet off. They're putting the fire out. We're all good. And then...
He does...
Stunting on him.
He just bangs a backflip.
There you go. High five.
He stuck the hell out of that landing getting out of the car while it was moving.
He did. I mean, the fact that he's just standing there and then
he just yards his off and does a backflip.
You can see him like right here.
You know what I'm
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Set.
Boom, baby.
Good job, Carl.
Yeah.
Way to go. Is that Hemrick?
Before knee surgery.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, nice backflip, dog.
Hey, that was sick, man.
You think that guy saw
see that little hot? You see that little hot man?
Yeah. Do you think he was like, oh, this is my chance to get on DBC?
Yeah, that's probably exactly what it was.
I think so.
I would guarantee that's what it was.
We'll have to send him a decal.
Is that all? That's what we're
That's,
okay,
we don't
all
need
right.
a poll anymore. That was the best one of the week. I
Yeah,
think.
we
It's
don't
not
have a
gonna-
poll. I don't know what. Okay, yeah. So we just showed you that video and
the
hope
polls
you
isn't
enjoyed
working
it.
anymore?
And
The polls are all up, so I don't even
Twitter
know.
that up or X or whatever.
So anyway,
all right.
that's
Anyway,
the show of the week.
so that was that. First question is for both you and Riley. What's one thing that you guys have learned from each other while being teammates?
Go for it, Daryl.
How to play chess.
Yeah,
He won't play me back anymore.
Yeah, because the app's not right, and you have kids, and you play me back at like 3 a.m. and I'm getting sleep.
Bro, he takes days to play back. I think as what I said earlier is just I still need to work on letting the little stuff go. Although the little stuff to me is big, and it's just levels to it all. But man, he's just a happy-go-lucky kid and a joy to be around. The absolute worst person you want to have sitting next to you in meetings. Look at the smile. Look. When something
dumb gets said.
Yeah, when something dumb gets said, you just see out of the corner of your eye, he looks at you for a response. Immediately. I'm going to call out Seymour. So we're sitting in one of our meetings, and our IT guy who's running the slideshow and stuff for us, putting all the data up there, we're talking about, I don't even know what it was.
It was about brakes.
It was about brakes.
weirdly enough.
Yeah. He's sitting there typing away, and he's like, Dave, I got a question. It wasn't a 0.1 seconds later, Riley's like, he looks at me like, this guy's got a question. And I was just like, God dang it, stop. Worst guy to have next to you. He's that best friend in your class.
He can't sit next to.
Sit next to. Yes,
cool, yeah.
We were going into one of our pre-race meetings, and John Vining he puts on one of the meetings. He's one of the engineers, and he does a lot of the analytics over there. He sends me this clip of my audio, spotting for Bubba, and he's like, "Just watch this around whatever this timestamp is."
Oh, it's from Coda last year.
It was Coda, and I'm like, we're going to the corner, and you just hear me say, "Watch out for this idiot." And here comes Riley. So we
got the pass done.
I'm like, hey, buddy.
Got the pass done.
I'm like, hey, man, don't play that during the meeting. He's like, no, I'm playing during the meeting. So in the meeting, it was Riley's birthday. I'm like, hey, Riley, as it's playing, I go, hey, Ray, man, happy birthday. I forgot to tell you happy birthday. He's like, what the why are you wishing happy birthday? I'm like, no, don't worry about it.
That's your story.
Just be grateful.
Yeah.
Riley, did you learn anything, Bubba?
A lot. Still a lot more to learn. But like I said, just the ability to help me understand who I'm racing and how to race those people on restarts, whether it be coming to a green flag cycle. Just a lot of racecraft stuff. Bubba's obviously been in the sport for a long time. And
he's up a lot.
So has had a lot of success too. So I think that's helped me make a big step this year, and obviously we need another big step forward, but I think we're heading in the right direction.
It's funny, yesterday, that restart where I did get you on the top.
He loves it.
I know. Well, you could see that he's watching me because he's like, oh, he's not going yet. I should be fine. Wow, still got your ass. It's like, don't ever give up on me.
Were you giggling when you went
by? Oh, yeah, for sure. Did you give a little? Did I flick you off? No, okay. I thought about it.
I thought for sure you would have.
No, because it was 3 wide down you had to go to work, dude. It was,
you're right.
It was,
Bubba, who would you like your next spotter to be?
A guy who can spot the right car.
I spot the right car, just the wrong number.
Riley's behind us. All right, 54's got to run 2 back. 54
God
is
forbid
damn it.
54 and 35 look exactly the same every week.
Different numbers. He's like 54. 35's coming. Every week
we got
somebody.
an alternator fan in our car half the weeks.
Yeah, alternator fan, not even a thing. We finally, it was only in the 43, but there was a lot of times where it was like, hey, follow the 43 here. How the am I supposed to follow myself?
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm driving.
You were doing a great job of following the 43.
Who would I like my next spotter to be? I don't know, man.
Like, say Freddie was to hit the lottery and retire tomorrow.
I don't know. That's a good question. You want to spot?
Riley. I'll do it.
Have you ever spotted?
Me
either. I don't know if I ever could. I've never spotted. Man, I'd be like, oh, the wreck.
No, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
That would be me.
Good?
I'd be like, oh, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. That's tough.
You just love Freddie so much you wouldn't want it to be.
Couldn't imagine.
The only one that comes to mind is a good friend of mine is Drew Herring.
Yeah,
spotter for the 19. But yeah.
You just love Freddie. All right, what's y'all's earliest memory working together? Do y'all
telling him to shut the up when we were winning Greenville?
I spotted for some punk ass 16-year-old. I thought he was not qualified. He ended up winning the race, and I didn't know what the hell was going on.
He was so excited.
I was so excited.
He was so excited. His first race, our first big race. And I'm just like, what? Hey, shut the up, calm down. Holy cow. Now he's like,
now we don't even put the head. Yeah.
Are you fine?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Good. Out of the car. Yeah. We've come a long way.
That's great.
Poor Nick gets tortured.
Wait till you hear Joey.
Oh, yeah? This week?
The restart wreck. Me and Davin both queued up. I didn't know Nick Payne took over when he was 35. He's like, yeah, that's on me. I got a little excited there.
Yeah. Nick's like, we'll watch Tyler's on board, and we'll go to ours, or we'll be watching Tyler's, and Nick's spotting his ass off. And Bubba's like, if you switch to my radio right now, it would be elevator music.
Yeah, we're middle of 3 and just. That's where the 45 is. Inside, outside. Jesus Christ.
No way could I do that. Riley, I didn't know this, but you're a self-proclaimed U.S. history buff, apparently.
This dude's the smartest. What are you, 27?
I'm 27. I wouldn't.
Smartest 27-year-old.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
not pushing.
Yeah, come on.
Outside of a race car. Outside of a race car.
That's better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily a buff. Like, I know just random stats, but I've just always been infatuated that it's like literally 2 generations ago. And
what's a random fact that you could share with us right now?
Shit.
Anything.
Nothing. It's just more of the amusement, and it blows my mind that like there's tunnels underneath Washington D.C.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, and wanting to go there and get to tour the White House was something that like I've wanted to do forever,
cool.
and just that stuff is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And see that Lincoln walked through these halls, and just that was literally 200 years ago.
I literally would have never guessed that about
I
you.
had a very random fan send me this. He wanted me to ask you about Rolex Riley.
What about? Was that Noah?
No, it wasn't Noah.
Yeah, Rolex Riley. I collect some timepieces, just like my teammates. I often don't wear them that much.
Clearly, look at the wrist.
Iced out. Yeah.
This may or may not have been your crew chief. That
Oh,
wanted me to
Davin?
talk about
Yeah.
this.
No, when I usually I wear it, and there's a lot of alcoholic beverages that come out with my watch on. It's just kind of a nickname that Noah and Zane have tagged me. And it's usually a long night when I have my watch on. And it's just like a coincidence.
That's
your alter ego, yeah.
So when we see the Rolex on, it's about to be a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just want to keep track of time, or you want to look good? Well, how's that work?
Well, it's usually like a nice night out. I don't know. Get some nice dinner.
It's a long
Put
night.
a nice
Long
accessory
night.
on.
Yeah, accessory.
Accessory.
Those are the nights where you start and you get really hammered at a super nice dinner, and then you just find the dive bar you can and
like
carry it on.
6 bottles of Italian wine in.
Yep.
It's like, oh, time to switch to tequila.
Yep.
What time is it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Tequila time.
Bubba, I had one for you. Like, do you feel like, obviously a lot was made of that conversation you had with Carson yesterday after the race is over. Do you feel like you're having that same conversation with guys that had this, like Harvick and these guys? I know Kyle. Like, these guys had the same conversation with you?
Yeah.
Did you listen?
For sure.
Did you listen?
You're the
when
old
they
head
were
now.
talking?
Clearly not. Did I listen, Tommy? Yeah, I didn't listen.
He's the unk
No,
now.
He's on.
I'm on
But I mean,
status.
you feel like I mean, it's the same. You're just repeating what they've probably told you.
At the end of the day, when we can sit here and look at our last 5 races, take away Michigan, before Michigan, it's like, man, I can say I didn't play a hand. We're running really, really strong, and then we just get wiped out by something, right? That story runs dry quick. That well runs dry quick because, okay, let's go back and let's put the scenario. What can I have done to be better in these scenarios to make that not happen? There may not be anything at all, and there could be 1 or 2 things. Those 1 or 2 things are the things that, okay, that makes sense. You may not want to hear that, but the facts are in front of you.
Yep.
And so yes, I agree. Those conversations, and it's a matter if it sticks or not. I want to stop hitting it. I want to get good finishes.
But when you were young and doing it, you never used to think like that. Right?
No.
But
absolutely not.
now it's like that's what I try to teach these kids. It's like you got to learn this now.
Yeah.
Right. You can't.
But it's hard.
You got to like. I with Corey, every day you're just like, look, man, it's just like I can't do it, but I can tell you all these things that are going on. And it's up to you to go and pick through all these things and fix them or help yourself, right? It's just like, it's I see it all right up there, and it's like I can name 100 things that you did wrong yesterday. I can name a couple of things you did right, but you got to work on these things, right? I mean, it's just the kids, right? The same thing. It's like, Jack had in the beginning of racing, right? He had a habit of just pounding the back of people, right? He did it to Ryan Newman. Newman wrecked him, and Jack was pissed. I'm like, don't be pissed at Newman. It's your fault. You should have. He went around him, and that's when he passed him. I said, you just don't do that. You got to pass people. That's not like he taught you a lesson. And after that point, he was just no more. It's like you try to go around them, right? Or you go underneath them, right? You don't beat the back bumper off the guy. It don't feel good, right? I mean, it don't feel good. But it's like you do get to a point, you keep telling them, and it's like, all right, they're not going to listen. They're going to have to learn on their own, right?
Well, then the other part of that is is, oh, well, you don't have X amount of wins, you don't have X amount of polls or championships, so your words are invalid. No, it's the experience part of it. You know, I've done well for myself. I wish I could do a lot more, but I've gone through the hardships and I've learned from them. And so Raja comes to mind when I'm helping him out every weekend. It's like, hey, look at this. These scenarios may happen. Like, just be ready for it. Like, go back to Brent Cruz at Bristol when he took the lead there in the last 10 laps. You could see that some is like already celebrating.
Yeah, he lost
and
it.
it's like,
I
go back to the bottom, pal.
Yeah.
That gets faster. And he, boom, smokes the wall. And it's like, dude, I've been there. I've crashed so many times in that position of getting your first and doing it. And you don't know. And you have, and I think that goes back to me is having more of those conversations with Kyle of helping or having him help me understand when that scenario pops up, here's the playbook. And we're young, we're kids. We want to do it ourselves. And then we don't realize, like, damn, I just let everybody down. I didn't win that race. Holy shit. But the answers were right here if you would have listened.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I've gone through that, and I'm still going through that. We learn each and every lap, each and every race. Like, it takes a lot of time. Nobody's
Emerson
perfect.
is getting better.
Emerson.
Who's Emerson?
You.
I'm Emerson?
Emerson.
Oh, yeah, I called you.
Like road course race. He's like, look at Emerson out there. He's getting
Emerson
after
Fittipaldi.
it.
I'm coming.
This was back in the 43 days when we were not coming.
Yeah, you were not coming.
No. Pause. Yeah.
Pause. I heard you had a pause this week. Joey sent it in. Something about a new box being too tight for your fingers or something.
Yeah, it's a true story. There's the new dashes with the new ECUs, and they're all...
Oh, the starter and ignition?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're all inset boxes for the switches, so you don't, like, hit them while you're... I don't know how you would hit them, but that's...
Yeah, that's the word.
That's above my pay grade.
My pay head.
Yeah. And so it was to the left, and a lot of the other Toyota drivers were complaining that it was too dark to see them, which... I kind of chalked that up to age, but hey, we're not going to say that. I thought it was fine. They were right there. And so they moved them closer, which is nice.
Yep.
But the inset box is so
it's
small.
It's like, two switches and then just like right around it, like no room to
And I was like, I can't
get in
put
there.
my fingers in this box. I was like, all right, pause.
All right, pause.
Freddie had a couple, and every time, you know that meme where the guy's like,
Yeah.
Freddie's... The racetrack was getting a lot of action. The front stretch was getting blown. The back stretch was getting blown. I was like, damn, every time he said it. I was jealous. I was getting jealous.
Whoa.
Getting jealous is crazy.
It was a big day yesterday.
Yeah.
A lot of cautions.
Apparently, Bubba not winning lately is getting to him.
We let the Rowdy Nation
A
off the
lot of
hook.
build-up going
And
on.
on that note, I think we should move on to DBC picks. The guests go first.
You guys
or
gotta-
no, Freddie goes first.
I go first.
Wait,
What the hell
wait.
did I have?
The
Austin
guests
Dillon.
won because they picked Bubba, or Stockman picked Bubba.
Oh, Stockman.
What is
this?
So it's just we all compete against each other. Just pick somebody each week. You and Bubba will have to like agree on a pick. Good luck. That'll take an hour.
You guys are
Going
picking
into
from
Pocono?
the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
for
says
Pocono,
guests, and you just can't pick anybody that's already grayed out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Pocono. I'll take Seabell.
Tommy?
Oh, they're all different. I see.
Changed my mind. I changed my mind, actually. Sorry. I'm going to take Suarez.
Damn
Mom,
it.
you that's what I was going to do.
I'm going to...
You can't change.
I forgot about something, but yeah, it's okay.
I'm going to take Hocevar.
Oh, your boy.
If he don't run into anybody all the way through.
I'm going to take Brad K.
Go ahead, Riley.
35.
That boy.
Yeah.
Look at that list.
That boy.
All right.
There's one obvious one. You guys had to agree on one guy.
Pick who
So
you want.
We share
the
between.
guest. The guest gets what you pick. Yeah, we usually only have one guest. We
I
brought
got
you
you.
two idiots.
I
in
got
here,
you.
so.
Just out of our list.
I'd like 17.
All right, take it.
See, that's why he's a good team. He just all
So
right.
you
Just
guys are
whatever you
picking
want,
Busher?
we'll go Busch.
We'll go
All
17.
right.
Wait till Monday next week, dude.
35 is going to be in victory lane. Just
35 is
If he
going to
beats his 17, he's going to go to your
Wait,
ass.
well then, can I go back and pick the 35, and can you do some really good this weekend, Riley?
Hey, everybody, this is Dale Jr., and for the latest DBC gear, go to shop.dirtymomedia.com. We've added some new shirts There's one called Win or Lose, We're Drinking Booze. Everything seems to be about drinking here at Dirty Mo Media. Go check it out now.
Thomas, see any winners this week that you like to shout out?
McKennedy waxed their ass at Oxford Plains.
That he did.
NASCAR Modified Tour. He did an awesome job. Grennan Kidd won Riverhead, right?
Mm-hmm.
James Blewett won Wall Stadium in the sportsman race.
I got one.
What you got?
Luke McMillan, Baja 500. That was a big win.
Brendan won, didn't he? Brendan won whatever class he was in. I don't know what that was. I don't you know better than me.
Yeah.
But I know I saw a Victory Lane picture.
Luke won.
Luke won though. He won. He won the. He won the Baja.
Is that your car?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
What was Brendan like in a buggy class?
Yeah, he was in class 1.
You're talking about Dawn?
Yeah. They won by 7 seconds over 500 miles, which was a pretty close race.
Wow.
Have you done that?
I do the 1,000. Yeah, the one at the end of the year.
I do the 1,000.
500.
Yeah.
Go right there.
Well, we can't. Well, we're racing. So
when's the 1,000?
2 weeks after Phoenix. I guess it's after Homestead this year.
That's got to be.
That's gotta
pretty
be fun.
wild.
It's long. It's long. So I don't run the Premier class because they're pretty pricey. That my uncles and my dad used to do that. So they just give us like the Xfinity or the Riley car. It's the same chassis, same everything, but the motor's like an LS spec motor. And so you just hold it wide open and steer. The scariest part is the people on the course.
On the side,
because they can go wherever they want. The oncoming traffic, it's scary. And then running through the night, through rainstorms, hailstorms, everything.
It's like a terrible idea.
Sign me up. Let's go do it.
Yeah. But then when you win, it's
There's
cool.
no spotters. I'm
Yeah,
not going.
no spotters. Yeah, it took us
I'll
20.
sit on the roof.
Is it you and co-pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You and somebody else in there.
And how long are you driving at a time?
Last year I did 220 miles. I split it with my cousins. It was so we each did. And it was like a 900-mile race. So yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Crazy.
That
Would you want
sounds fun.
Bubba as the navigator?
No, the navigator.
No, I let Bubba drive it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zane's driven him. That's what me and Zane drove it together once. We won. But yeah, Bubba, I had all the Stuart Haas guys drive it. Did you ever hear about this?
No.
All the Cup guys, my dad and cousins were testing out. The same weekend Vegas was there. So they all got to drive it. Kevin, Eric, Briscoe, I don't know.
Boyer?
No, Boyer didn't go. Priest didn't go. So it was just probably the three of them. Those things, it's like commitment, like on entry at Michigan. Like you have to be in the throttle or else it's going to get loose. And Eric was going through some like 3-foot chop and he like lifted. The thing got all light and started tank swapping. And he almost cartwheeled this thing forever. But he saved it. And Kevin drove it. They all had a blast, but they rip.
That's cool.
It's fun. Yeah. Carson, did you see any winners? You
I
know you got a lot of DMs this week.
I got a lot of DMs. No, I'll just take my handful from the late model world since you take over your modified stuff. And I had to get messages about these because I wasn't paying near enough attention. Dustin Rumley won both twins at Ace. Carson Hayslip, both twins at Wake County. Ashton Higgins won at Kingsport. So did Alex Miller. Tri-County, Alex Meggs. Langley, Connor Hall won both races.
7 in a row, I think that is for him over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cody Kelly won the Marty World Memorial at Anderson, and then Dominion was Chase Johnson race 1 and Aaron Donnelly race 2.
Carson Ware won Orange County.
Yep.
Carson Ware won. Yeah, the Rick
You guys
Ware
went to
race
Orange County?
Yep.
Damn.
The Carolina
Was that
Pro Series.
That's a pro late model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Carson, what's the Flow link? With all this stuff I'm getting ready to say was on Flow.
Flowsports.link/door-bumper-clear.
15% off. So on Flow this week, Nick Hoffman won Flow Racing Night in America at Eldora. Pierce Davenport won the prelim nights. Bobby Pierce won the Dream. $100,000 for them is pretty good, I guess. High Limit, Larson won Tuesday. Larson won Wednesday. Larson won Thursday. Tuesday was Davenport.
Yeah, hold on.
Wednesday
Let's
was
stop 1
Cedar.
second. Do you imagine winning 3 sprint car races and then getting right in that Cup car and
it's crazy, crazy.
Wednesday was Cedar. Thursday was a place called Gondik Law Speedway. I don't know where the hell that is. Yep, yes, you heard me right. Aaron Reitzel won Dakota. Chance Grasty won his first career NARC 410 race. Justin Sanders was one of all. Was leading and broke, it looked like. Mitchell Moles swept the USAC Sprint Car Weekend at Red Hill. Tony Wagaman Jr. won the ASCOC. What the hell? I don't know. at Williams Grove. Cole Denton won the ARCA West race. You mentioned McKennedy. My buddy Landon Salamito, my niece, he calls me Auntie Freddie, so I'm going to call him my niece Landon. He won a Seacock on Friday. Bobby Timmons, pukes a lot at Big Al's. He won that's super late. That's the 350 Super race at Star. Like you said, Riverhead. Chase Grannon won the modified race. Michael Berner won the crate modified race. Old Richie Davidowitz. Me and Megan have been helping out for a while. He won the Legend Car race. Ryan Zerkowski won mini stocks. Stafford, Jonathan Pulio won the 80 lapper. Was that the 5K?
No.
He won the SK race. Michael Bennett, a buddy of mine, won the late model race. Jason Finkbean. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. Did you see the end of the SK light race there? Old Nick Glace kind of bombed it in there and just wiped the guy out. Yeah. Third place guy ended up winning the race. Rich Hammond won limited late model. Ryan Waterman won street stocks. James Blewett and Chris Lane won it. Wall. Bowman Gray was the Rocket. Tim Brown and Mike Speeney won the modified races. Justin Taylor won the sportsman race. Brad Lewis won street stocks. Chuck Wall won the stadium stocks. Sheldon Hoddenchild won the outlaw race at Plymouth on Saturday.
Also hugs to them because they lost Pella. Did you see that?
I saw they said they lost
Their
her
sweet
that day.
husky. Pella that's been with them forever. Yeah.
Santos won, right? Bobby
Did
Santos
he?
won. Yeah.
That's good. Was it a midget race somewhere? Macedo won Saturday night. Last night he won. There was no outlaw. Kimi Antonelli won. Who won the IndyCar race? Did they ever race?
New Garden. Yeah. Shout out to, I'm going to give a shout out to my brothers on the podium. Lewis, second in Monaco, and Miles Rowe, last first in the Indy NXT.
How did Scotty do yesterday?
What does this mean?
I don't know.
Period.
Yeah.
What?
Period.
Like, period. Like, clock it. Like,
Yeah, I still
like
don't
you
get it.
agree with what somebody's saying. You're like,
Oh, that means like.
we used to do that. Shut the up.
Yeah, no, but I've seen this emoji everywhere. I don't.
Yeah.
I guess
This is what you're doing.
like if somebody says like an
Yeah.
opinion that you agree with, and you're like,
Oh, now it's
like
period.
clock it.
You guys are
Clock
so
it.
weird. What generation are you guys? What are you? Gen what?
I agree with it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that means like if
No,
you
I'm
go
trying to understand.
in
Yeah,
your
agree.
in your competition meeting tomorrow, if they say something, you're
That's
like,
today. But I was
Today,
going
be
to say
like-
something. I'm just going to hold this up to Dave.
Yeah, but if someone's talking, you do this. That means blah 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 blah.
That's Nick.
That's
Nick
make sure
Harris.
it's just one finger.
Anyway, what else we got? Dylan Stoyer won the big block race at Orange County last night. Audrey Larson won her race this weekend. I saw some. The Wallace family had a good week. Kenny Wallace won I-55. Chrissy Wallace swept the twins at Carteret. Bubba did not do shit, unfortunately. Rod Henning won the
Period.
Rod Henning won the 305 sprint race at Atomic. Brad Bowden, USCS race at Hattiesburg. After 26 years, Ronnie Howard won his first race at Riverside. That's a long time to be racing without a win. Congratulations to him. I'm never going to get this name right. Chase Pinsonneau won at Flat Rock. Kyle Crump won the Joey Fair Memorial at Flat Rock.
Did you say crump or crunk?
Crump with a P.
All right.
Emmett McGowan, this kid, I saw this this one stood out to me, said this kid won his, they said quarter midget, I think it was the Wild Thing Carts. Emmett McGowan won, and they put a microphone in front of him. They said, who do you want to thank? Do you want to thank anybody for your win? He said, nah.
Conor McGregor.
No. That's like a very KB answer. A young kid.
Okay.
He was I'm sure 8, 9, something like that. He looked like.
That's awesome.
That was a very KB answer. Like, no, it was me. I did this.
Just me.
Aaron Donnelly he won his 5th race at Dominion Speedway.
I said that already.
Sorry. Blake Hahn won Creek County Speedway. Cap Henry won at Attica. TJ Salongo won at Princeton. Nate Dussel won at Limerland. Tyler Chapman won the limited race at Southern National. Brandon Crispin won Street Stocks at Mahoning. Lou Stroll won the modified race at Mahoning. Matt Hirschman won the ROC race up at Spencer. Dalton Zier won the SA Midwest race. Hudson Bonifield, his first win this weekend. Cody Kelly won the Marty Ward Memorial that you already mentioned. Cameron Smith won the 410 sprint race at BAPS. Carson Ware you mentioned. And I did want to say, good friend of mine passed away this week, Chuck Dion. I don't know if you saw that. Motor builder from back at Riverhead. One of the nicest guys on the planet. So I know his family back there is hurting a little bit. So just a great guy. So we're shouting him out. But other than that, I think that's covered.
That's a lot.
How do you know all that?
A lot of it is just kind of research, and then fans. I put a tweet out.
Send your winners in.
And my weekend winners, and fans send them in, which is good. I just like to just shine a little light on some of these
Yeah, no,
guys
it's cool. Yeah,
that don't get a lot of attention. Thomas, where are you going
They
racing?
act like this is a big podcast or something.
Yeah,
a lot of reach.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Millions.
I didn't
and
know
millions.
it was a podcast until after 24 in Phoenix.
What'd you do?
I got
Do
sent a
something
no. I
stupid?
won.
Oh.
And I got sent a clip and somebody was talking about how no way he won. That thing was illegal, and I was like, "What is this?"
It was probably accurate. That was probably me saying that.
So what is this?
Was it Phoenix or Vegas? Vegas is when I was questioning it.
Phoenix 24. I'm not into the podcast game. I am now. Never thought I'd be on one.
He's here. He's on the scene.
I made it. Yeah. I made it.
You going racing this week? Nothing?
Pocono.
That's it? No, when the modified race?
July 4th.
Oh, that's right, because of Bowman Gray. Carson?
Car Store's back this weekend. We're at Dominion, and this is one where we have all of the families from Walter Reed Medical Center come out with Minnie's Mission, and we pair them up with the drivers for a weekend. And
that's cool. Is Minnie racing awesome?
Is Minnie racing?
Yeah, Minnie's racing. And Car Store, we get paired up with the family this year too, and we get to have our own. So I'm excited.
What's the reason why you don't run the pro every race?
We tried to take the pros to Dominion last year with us, and from a car count perspective, like it just wasn't looking good before we went. Langley, we don't have enough room, honestly, to fit everyone there.
Yeah.
But eventually we do want to get them to Dominion. We just got to figure out a way for it to financially kind of benefit or make sense more to up the interest a little.
Okay.
Fun. What are you guys going to competition meeting today?
Yeah.
What time's that at?
Riley learned something new. He's ready for it.
You boys have fun with that.
They're going to be doing giggling.
You guys looking forward to San Diego? I know Bubba is.
Emerson.
Can't wait. Listen, the only thing I can say about this place that I've seen so far is I watched Bubba on the sim, and I don't know how he has any teeth left. The thing just bounced.
What about off of turn 2 there, getting off the ground a little bit, all 4 wheels?
Yeah, coming down the hill.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, all 4 wheels so far.
Ground,
yeah.
You think that's going to be real?
We'll see. That's the sim.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'll ask you if it's easy after Friday practice.
No. There's nothing easy about it, pal.
I'm joking, but yeah, it's gonna be sick. I'm pumped.
Man. Riley, thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys
for coming in, Bubba.
First podcast for Riley.
Did you have fun today? At least
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I've never been in junior motorsports. Just get to peep it. That's pretty nice.
Pretty nice in here.
I didn't know there was 3 studios for the fans at home. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but they're all in one room.
Yeah, we make it look big on TV, but it's crazy. It's all we all got a little corner here. But no, thank you guys for coming in. We will be back next week. I don't have a guest yet, and I don't know who the hell we're going to get. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for coming. We'll be back next week after Pocono. We're out.
Bye.
Peace.